start speaking up, be more of a vocal leader. Everyone can be a action leader and go out here and work hard, but who can be a vocal leader, step up, start getting energy instead of the coaches trying to initiate that all the time.
Was there like a funk at all that you all kind of had to kick off after that Florida game?
Not really after the Florida game. It's just we came out and, even in the weeks prior to South Carolina and Mississippi State, like we had good weeks of practice. And I wouldn't say that we had the most energy, but I wouldn't say it was any different than the week before Florida. It's just, things happened to the game. We had adversity, and we just didn't turn around and fix that. We just kept on letting adversity kick us in the butt.
Is that where the leadership has to kind of come in for you guys?
Absolutely. And that's where, guys like me and Stenberg and Drake, we've been around the program a long time, and of course the big guys up front, we always lead. We lead the team no matter what. So it's really on us to start off that. We got to get our position group fired up. We got to get them full of energy, and then guys are going to start feeding off that. And then that's when we can start reaching out to those other groups and getting them fired up as well.
Landon, it sounds like some of you guys needed open date to kind of heal up and get right, but is it difficult to have to sit on that extra week when you're frustrated and have 3 games like that?
Oh, definitely not. Because our coaches always tell us that we have Sunday that we can dwell on that loss, and then after that it's on to the next week. It's on to the next opponent. So we came back Sunday, watched film. We got back 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Me and Stenberg were up there at 10 a.m. watching film with Coach, and that was our one day to dwell on it. Monday we were looking right at Arkansas, and we can't dwell on that because it's going to affect our performance into that week, or in our performance into this week as well. But we try not to let that bother us at all going into next week.
Duke said there were some inconsistencies. Just what do you think those inconsistencies have been the past couple weeks?
It's just staying disciplined to your technique. A lot of guys, they don't want to. They want to be superstars rather than just do their job. But, you're going to go to every single team in the nation, and they're going to have problems with that no matter what, because everyone wants to go out there and wants to do good things. No one wants to be the guy that doesn't get any credit because he did his job and forced it to somebody else who got the tackle. Something like that. But not just that, but communication as well. I feel like we're trying to get as close as we were last year as a team. We weren't because, of course, we lost a couple key guys, but I think that communication is starting to come back, and I think that was one of the inconsistencies as well.
I'm sure Jared was a guy you looked up to growing up. How special is that just going to be to honor him Saturday night?
Yeah, it'd be really cool because, like I said, he was around here all the time, and I remember getting recruited here, and I would come out and tailgate with some of my friends before I'd come to the game and stuff like that, and Jared and Ryan and all those guys would always be riding around the tailgates, and he would always stop to get off and shake my hand and just say, "Hey man, how you doing?" And that's really important to me, just because he's a larger than life guy, and for him to take his time out and just enjoy the little things around here and enjoy UK football was huge.